The Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, was established in 1947 with the passage of the National Security Act. This act aimed to consolidate and centralize the United States intelligence efforts following World War II. Originally, the CIA's primary mission was to provide national security intelligence to senior U.S. policymakers. The CIA's origins trace back to the Office of Strategic Services, OSS, which was the primary American intelligence agency during World War II. After the war, the OSS was disbanded, and the need for a centralized intelligence agency became apparent. The CIA was created to fill this gap, taking over the OSS roles and expanding its scope. During the Cold War, the CIA played a crucial role in gathering intelligence on the Soviet Union and its allies. The agency was involved in numerous operations aimed at countering Soviet influence and providing crucial information to U.S. policymakers. The Cold War period saw the rise of espionage, covert operations, and the establishment of intelligence networks around the globe. One of the CIA's most significant and controversial operations was the Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961. This failed attempt to overthrow Cuban leader Fidel Castro was a major embarrassment for the agency and the U.S. government. The operation's failure highlighted the challenges of covert operations and the need for careful planning and execution. The Vietnam War was another period of intense CIA activity. The agency was involved in various operations, including intelligence gathering, counterinsurgency efforts, and support for Allied forces. The CIA's role in Vietnam was complex and multifaceted, involving both covert and overt operations. The Watergate scandal of the 1970s had a profound impact on the CIA. The agency's involvement in the scandal, along with other abuses of power, led to increased scrutiny and oversight. The Church Committee and other investigations revealed various instances of misconduct and led to reforms aimed at increasing accountability and transparency. With the end of the Cold War, the CIA's focus shifted from Soviet threats to new challenges, including terrorism and the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. The agency adapted its strategies and operations to address these emerging threats, reflecting the changing global landscape. The rise of international terrorism became a central focus for the CIA in the late 20th and early 21st centuries. The agency's efforts to combat terrorism involved intelligence gathering, counterterrorism operations, and collaboration with other nations. The 1990s saw significant changes in the nature of global threats and the CIA's response. The September 11, 2001, terrorist attacks were a turning point for the CIA. The agency faced intense scrutiny over its intelligence failures leading up to the attacks. In response, the CIA intensified its efforts to combat terrorism, leading to the creation of new programs and partnerships aimed at preventing future attacks. Following 9/11, the CIA played a central role in the War on Terror. This included operations in Afghanistan and Iraq, targeted killings of terrorist leaders, and the establishment of enhanced interrogation techniques. The agency's actions during this period were controversial and sparked debates over ethics and effectiveness. The use of drone strikes became a significant aspect of the CIA's counterterrorism efforts. Drones allowed the agency to conduct targeted operations with precision, but also raised questions about civilian casualties and the legality of such strikes. The effectiveness and ethical implications of drone warfare were key issues during this period. The attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya, in 2012 became a major issue for the CIA. The agency was criticized for its handling of the situation and the subsequent response. The Benghazi attack highlighted the challenges faced by the CIA in volatile regions and led to increased scrutiny of the agency's operations and security measures. In 2013, Edward Snowden leaked classified information about the NSA's surveillance programs, which also implicated the CIA. The revelation sparked a global debate about privacy, government surveillance, and the balance between security and civil liberties. The fallout from Snowden's leaks had a lasting impact on intelligence practices and public perception. In the digital age, cyber threats became a major concern for the CIA. The agency focused on addressing cyber espionage, cyber attacks, and the protection of sensitive information. The increasing sophistication of cyber threats required the CIA to adapt its strategies and develop new capabilities. In response to evolving threats and technological advancements, the CIA undertook efforts to modernize its operations. This included investments in technology, restructuring of its internal organization, and an emphasis on data analysis and cyber capabilities. The agency aimed to enhance its effectiveness and efficiency in a rapidly changing world. Intelligence analysis is a crucial aspect of the CIA's operations. Analysts at the agency are responsible for evaluating and interpreting information to provide actionable insights to policymakers. The importance of accurate and timely analysis became increasingly evident as the complexity of global threats grew. Covert operations have been a cornerstone of the CIA's activities since its inception. These operations include espionage, sabotage, and support for allied groups. The agency's covert actions have had significant impacts on global events, though they often remain classified and undisclosed. Human intelligence, involves a collection of information through interpersonal contact. The CIA's human efforts include recruiting and managing spies, conducting interviews, and leveraging informants. This form of intelligence collection is critical for gaining insights into adversaries and assessing potential threats. Signals intelligence, involves the interception and analysis of electronic communications. The CIA's SIGINT capabilities allow the agency to monitor and decode communications between individuals and organizations. SIGINT is essential for tracking terrorist activities, espionage, and other security threats. The CIA operates on a global scale with a network of stations and agents around the world. This global presence enables the agency to gather intelligence, conduct operations, and support U.S. interests in various regions. The agency's international reach is a key aspect of its effectiveness in addressing global threats. Technology plays a vital role in the CIA's operations. From advanced surveillance equipment to sophisticated data analysis tools, technology enhances the agency's capabilities and efficiency. The CIA's investment in technology reflects the importance of staying ahead in the rapidly evolving field of intelligence. The leadership of the CIA is responsible for shaping the agency's direction and overseeing its operations. The agency's directors and senior officials play a crucial role in setting priorities, managing resources, and ensuring the agency's effectiveness. Leadership decisions have a significant impact on the agency's success and challenges. Intelligence sharing is a key component of the CIA's efforts to combat global threats. The agency collaborates with other intelligence agencies, both domestic and international, to exchange information and coordinate responses. Effective intelligence sharing enhances the agency's ability to address complex and interconnected security challenges. Counterintelligence involves efforts to prevent espionage and sabotage by adversaries. The CIA's counterintelligence operations focus on detecting and neutralizing threats from foreign intelligence services and other actors. Protecting sensitive information and maintaining operational security are critical aspects of counterintelligence. Training is essential for preparing CIA operatives and analysts for their roles. The agency's training programs cover a wide range of skills, including espionage techniques, surveillance, and data analysis. The training ensures that personnel are equipped to handle the challenges of their assignments and operations. The CIA has faced numerous controversies throughout its history. These include allegations of human rights abuses, illegal activities, and ethical concerns. The agency's actions have often been subject to public scrutiny and debate, highlighting the complex nature of intelligence work and its implications. Intelligence plays a crucial role in shaping U.S. policy and decision-making. The CIA provides policymakers with information and analysis that inform strategic choices and responses to global events. The agency's contributions are integral to the formulation of national security policies and international relations. Counterterrorism has become a central focus for the CIA in recent decades. The agency's efforts include identifying and disrupting terrorist plots, capturing or eliminating terrorist leaders, and supporting global counterterrorism initiatives. The CIA's role in counterterrorism reflects the evolving nature of global security threats. The CIA's activities often intersect with international relations and diplomacy. The agency's operations can influence global politics, alliances, and conflicts. Its interactions with foreign governments and intelligence services play a significant role in shaping international dynamics and security. The CIA continuously invests in technological advancements to enhance its capabilities. Innovations in areas such as cyber intelligence, surveillance, and data processing are critical for staying ahead of emerging threats. The agency's focus on technology reflects its commitment to maintaining operational superiority. Espionage is a fundamental aspect of the CIA's operations. The agency's efforts to gather confidential information and intelligence from adversaries are central to its mission. Espionage activities provide valuable insights and support the agency's objectives in national security and foreign policy. While the CIA's primary focus is on foreign intelligence, the agency also plays a role in domestic security. This includes efforts to prevent and respond to threats that have implications for U.S. national security. The CIA's domestic operations are conducted in coordination with other agencies and law enforcement entities. The CIA's activities have had a significant impact on global security. The agency's intelligence operations, covert actions, and counterterrorism efforts have influenced international events and security dynamics. The CIA's role in global security reflects its importance as a key player in the intelligence community. The future of the CIA involves adapting to new challenges and opportunities. As global threats evolve, the agency must continue to innovate and refine its strategies. The future of the CIA will be shaped by advancements in technology, changes in the geopolitical landscape, and ongoing efforts to address emerging security issues. The CIA plays a crucial role in crisis management by providing timely intelligence and analysis during emergencies. The agency's efforts support decision-making and coordination during critical situations, including natural disasters, geopolitical crises, and security incidents. The CIA maintains relationships with intelligence agencies and governments of allied nations. These partnerships facilitate intelligence sharing, collaborative operations, and joint efforts to address common threats. The agency's relationships with allies are essential for enhancing global security and addressing shared challenges. The CIA's operations have raised concerns about human rights and ethical practices. Issues such as enhanced interrogation techniques, surveillance, and covert actions have sparked debates about the agency's adherence to human rights standards. The CIA's approach to human rights reflects the complex balance between security and ethical considerations. Intelligence is a critical component of national security, providing information and analysis that inform strategic decisions. The CIA's role in national security involves assessing threats, supporting policy development, and contributing to the overall security posture of the United States. The CIA's historical legacy includes its contributions to national security, intelligence practices, and global events. The agency's actions and decisions have shaped its reputation and impact over time. Understanding the CIA's historical legacy provides insight into its role in shaping global security and intelligence.